Well, a very good Thursday afternoon to you YouTubers. Voice of the Composer here. Welcome back to my video series. You know how we do it. We keep it raw. We keep it real. No pretty boy camera angles. Just talk about a love of writing music as amateur composers. And today we're going to talk about Googie. That's right, Googie Architecture. It's going to be a fun video, so please stick around. But first, if you enjoy this video or the series, please click that like button, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at hashtag JasonComposes, or leave comments below. So what is Googie Architecture? Well, back in the late 1930s, early 1940s, there was a coffee shop in LA called Googie's, and it was designed by John Lautner. And one day, Douglas Haskell, who was the editor of House and Home magazine, was driving around with his architecture photographer, Julius Schulman, and wanted to stop by Googie's for lunch, and they started to notice that all these buildings around that coffee shop looked like Googie's. So when they got out of the car, Douglas turned to his photographer and said, "This is Googie Architecture," and the name stuck. Lasted from the 1940s through the 1960s, and it also inspired the Populux and doo-wop styles that would follow. And here are some of the characteristics of Googie Architecture. You have upswept roofs, geometric shapes, prominent use of glass and steel. Then there's also symbols of motion such as boomerangs, spaceships, atoms, and this was all inspired by the car culture of the time, jets, the space age. This really fed into the public's imagination with the future, with their optimism of the time, and this was also a great marketing tool for cities like Las Vegas that used this to lure people in to go see those big acts such as Peggy Lee, the Rat Pack, Liberace. So go back and take a look at all the photos of the old Sands Motel, the Thunderbird. You'll see those beautiful eye-catching signs in front of the building, and it's got in big caps the act of the night. So that's what this was all designed to do. And this was most prominent with motels, coffee shops, movie theaters, that sort of thing, gas stations. A really neat style of the time. So once again, Googie Architecture. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at hashtag JasonComposes, or leave comments below. This is Voice of the Composer saying peace out and Googie on.